I feel like so much has gone on the past month or so that I should kind of document some things. Let's see. So, my eyes have been bothering me and they feel like there's something in them, like sand or something. But when I put on my contacts, I don't feel it, obviously, because there's that barrier there. So, finally it got to the point to where it was so bad I needed to call the eye doctor because, I like to ignore things that are going on with my body. So I'm not exactly sure what he called them, but they're like little bumps. And he says they're probably caused from the friction on my contacts. Sorry, my eye itches. What he did was he prescribed me a eye drop that was supposed to kind of help get rid of it. He said it would, help within a couple days and then see how that went. So it's a week and I went in again today. He's like, okay, it hasn't gotten worse, but it hasn't gotten any better. So now we have to up the ante here. And so what we're doing now is we are doing a steroid eye drop that has to go into my eye 4 times a day. I cannot wear contacts at all. He stresses because this really freaked me out. He's like, there could, if you put your contacts in, it can cause an infection. And he said that it could eat out like the cornea of your eye within an hour. And I was like, I like literally felt my eyes bulge out of my head. Like, oh my gosh, this is serious. Okay. Not going to wear my contacts while I'm using these drops. Well, we have family pictures on Sunday, not wearing my glasses in family pictures. So I was like, okay, I can either start them Sunday night after the pictures are done, or I can start them, try to do my makeup, without my glasses because I cannot see without them. And just kind of start it sooner. So I'm still kind of waiting for that dilemma. Went into the doctor a couple weeks ago, and this is a new doctor because I had to get in with this established doctor at this one clinic in order to see a talk therapist. I don't know why they're calling it talk therapy now. I think that's really weird. It's therapy. Like it's just therapy. So I have to go and see him because he was referred to me by my pain doctor, but I had to go see this other doctor at the established clinic in order to see him. And so this doctor, she is new. And so I was like, you know what? This is my chance to have all these tests run to rule out some of these things, to check all my levels and all that. So I had her do the blood work. There was like 13 vials of blood. They took a lot, and I'm so thankful for that. So I'm still kind of waiting to hear back on those results. And I see her again on the 18th of July. So I was like, there's like so many doctor's appointments. Also, I was able to, so a couple, like the end of May, I sent in all the paperwork and stuff that the lady from disability had told me to send in. She's like, you're going to have to do a appeal. So I did the appeal, and they needed everything from September to present. So I printed off those like 400 or 500 pages of stuff. So sent that in. And called at the beginning of June. They said that they hadn't seen it, hadn't received it. And I was like, okay, well, that's, it's the beginning of May that I sent it in. So I was like, okay, it's been a month. They should have gotten it. So I just called on Monday and left a message, or the guy has like, okay, well, this is your caseworker. I'll give you his number and his extension and you can call him. So I called and left a message. Well, he calls me the next morning. And he's like, I'm not your caseworker. I've never seen this case. He's like, but by the looks of it, you were denied and you can't, he's like, your disability insurance has run out. So you can't even get disability. And I was like, all right, what does that mean? He's like, well, you haven't worked to put into disability. So now you can't get disability, which makes no sense to me because for the 2 years I fought against disability, I wasn't able to work. That is why I was applying for it. And now you're saying this time has come up and I can't apply for disability because I don't have the the work that needed to be put in to actually apply for disability. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sure people have applied for disability who never worked a day in their life. So how do they get it? I really need to talk to a lawyer about this. And like I said, I'm getting, he was surprised that somebody had sent me to him saying, well, they should have just told you that this was, you couldn't apply again. And then, you get all these like different things. So that's all been going on. It's a lot. I've had some good days, but I've also, the tremors, I'm still trying to learn. I can definitely feel them coming on, which is a good warning sign for me, because then I know that I need to rest or take a nap or do something very, very calming so that it won't get bad. That being said, it's really, really hard to do that all the time, because you can be up and doing something and you can't, I guess, control it. Like I was walking the other day and just kind of doing some chores and stuff like that. I didn't even feel it come on, but I felt like my clothes were hurting my legs. So, that rubbing up against them. And then all of a sudden my legs were like extremely weak. So I had to use my wheelchair that day. That one I didn't feel coming on, but like last night I felt like some of the numbness on the right side of my face and down my the right side of my body, the dizziness, and some other symptoms that come up that I was like, okay, I need to go to bed right now before this gets worse. Woke up this morning a little I just exhausted because I had to get up at 7 to make it to the doctor in time. But now I'm resting again because I can kind of feel that stuff coming back on, and it's really annoying. I just want something to go my way, like the eyes and the disability, and then all this new blood work and stuff that I'm waiting to hear back from, and the new doctor that I have to go see, or the talk therapist that I have to see for, I'm not even exactly sure why. My pain doctor said it's like pain psychologist, so I guess I'm supposed to talk about the pain that I'm having. Not that I'm going to be prescribed any medication or would I even take it, but it's like, all right, I already have a therapist that I talk to about everything. I don't know, maybe this is something different. I guess it's more like a rehab kind of doctor, but I'm not on any pain medicine, so I don't need to be, I guess, evaluated for addiction or anything like that. So it's just all been a lot, and I would like a break, but as we know with chronic illness, that does not happen. And I guess I will just continue to push forward, share stories, do everything I can, and kind of keep you guys updated on all of that. So hopefully things will get more steady, more calm, I guess would be a better word for that, so that I won't have to be constantly going to doctor's appointments all the time. And things will just kind of give me a break. That's what I need. It's summer break, so I deserve a break. That's how I feel anyway.